So yeah, Solstice. We're gonna be starting chapter 4. And I guess we'll see exactly what the results of that whole controversy last episode was.
6.
Number 6? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I guess so. Why do I have 2? I think I must have made 2 saves right next to each other.
Just to be sure that you saved.
Probably.
I do like the music. We always comment. Well,
the music's
you
awesome.
Probably weren't here, I guess, but we had commented on the music before. There's a bunch of different songs that we like. They remind us of different things, and we like them.
Mm-hmm. I think when I bought the game, I didn't even really know what the music was gonna sound like going into this, but I got the copy of the game that came with the soundtrack, so I'm definitely gonna be listening to that. It's a nice little ambient soundtrack to listen to. So definitely nicely done. All right, let's get started. Let's see what's happening with Nana Ghede. I guess she's talking to Galen again?
Well, yeah.
Suppose we'll find out.
Enough dreaming, boy. You've got some explaining to do.
Got some explaining to do, that's for sure. Nana Ghede. I wish you'd come sooner. You must be mad about the trial and other things. I'm so sorry for being part of the charade.
Don't be silly, child. This city has always been corrupt beyond repair. Do you really think I would expect you to rebel against it?
But you're not happy with me, Nana. I could tell.
Do I need to remind you what just happened? You lost a valuable ally who could provide a crucial aid. Without her, you'll be lucky to save the waters from this curse.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
But what's even more disappointing is that it's all a consequence of your recklessness and poor judgment.
Oh, she's so disappointed in us. That's sad.
You were sloppy, Galen.
You kind of were busy drinking and making some time for romance when you probably should have been working.
Oh my god, I know. It was such ill timing for both of the sex scenes.
You're right. Ugh, of course you're right.
By the spirits, what is this melodrama? All that cold air must have damaged your brain.
Stop holding your head that way. Yes, Nana.
You're aware that this ridiculous self-flagellation won't change what's already done, or have you forgotten all I taught you?
Of course I haven't. Guilt is a useless lie. I got distracted, and I apologize. I should focus on the tasks at hand, analyze my position and strong points, and prepare for the most probable outcomes.
Now you sound like the faculty girl. Good. With her gone, you'll have to stop relying on intuition alone and learn some discipline for a change. The city must survive, and that means you have to be prepared to make some unpleasant decisions.
We've already made unpleasant decisions. I don't want to make more. I vowed to help people in need, and I intend to respect that oath. I can't fail now. There's too much at stake.
Ah yes, your vows. I always find it strange that people see oaths as beautiful displays of virtue and fail to notice their pragmatic dimension. Some smart man or woman invented the first oath for a very simple reason: to make those who took it try harder. Blah. If you find your duty motivating, go ahead and fulfill your vows.
Spirits! I forgot how easily you can see right through me. Real pity you can't be here with me. This adventure turned out to be more than I bargained for. I forgot. So is she supposed to be just part of his imagination, or was she like a projection?
It's magic.
Yeah, is it like magic that she's projecting herself here?
I assume. More importantly, your first foreign romance turned out much more complicated than most.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. You know, I've been thinking exactly the same thing. He's much bulkier than the boys back home, which sometimes makes him difficult to maneuver. Oh.
Spoken like a true islander. Enjoy it while you can. Such things rarely last. You had a first taste, but the worst is still to come. Solstice draws near. You can feel it, can't you?
Well, yeah, especially out here in the cold. Yes, it feels cold and heavy, like a cloud brimming with thunder, but without a drop of rain. It doesn't feel right. There's a lot of energy around, but it doesn't make me feel stronger. Quite the opposite. In fact, I'd appreciate some advice here.
I wish I had any. This is as alien to me as it is to you. Only the Northerners understand these things. These are wild.
Wild what? Nana? Oh, what the?
It's Lev.
By the waters! What is going on here? Murderer.
Oh god.
Spirits, protect me!
Galen. Get a grip, boy.
What the heck is going on here? It was Lev. How did he...
Some ugly curses are at work in this city. Too much suffering permeates the waters. You will have to confront it, but you must control your heart and mind.
I was not expecting to see him again. That shocked me.
If you allow yourself to be swayed by phantoms, you will lose yourself forever.
I'll try.
You are well prepared. Your affinity for water, knowledge of herbs and potions, and ability to read people, these are all precious tools. Use them. Let go of guilt. That's what lured the Spectre here. Your mind must be your fortress, otherwise you won't be able to distinguish reality from fantasy.
Wow.
You're a Ghede. You can do it. Now wake up!
Thanks for the confidence boost. Yeah, interesting, so we're not too sure what she is. It's kind of left for interpretation. Interesting. I've seen plenty of horrible things in my life, but that trial was the strangest example of malice triumphing over justice. Words worthy of a poet. Pity artists aren't entitled to give verdicts. You look very calm. Don't you find Istvan's decision at least slightly unnerving? Of course I do. I knew the old man was dangerous, but this? Still, I'm the newcomer. You, on the other hand, shouldn't be surprised by any of it. Sadly, you're right, but I'm happy to see you still have some sense of right and wrong left in you. Oh, she's locked up behind us, I guess.
How very thoughtful of you both to speak of me as if I'm not here. Cassia, would you mind letting me out of this cell for a moment? I'd like to have a talk with Galen, eye to eye.
Well, I'm glad at least she's still alive for now.
They were talking about her. I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
look!
there he is!
Ow,
Oh,
that really hurt my ears.
wow, I guess I yelled too loudly.
Ow. They, like,
Oh,
crackled.
wow. Sorry, guys. That's probably really loud for you, too. But yeah, he's right there.
Well,
I
not
saw
anymore,
him.
But he was.
That was the cameo. The shady character.
character.
Wow. You can tell how surprised I was there.
We both were like, ah!
Very excited
and
to
then
see
I was
that.
like, ow.
That was awesome. Sorry. Okay. Of course, it's not like you have anywhere to go. Oh, what? Oh, I accidentally looked at the thing.
Thanks. I hate to admit it, but I might have made a mistake. Guys, you made a mistake.
Yeah, we might have made a slight mistake there, but I don't know if any of the other choices would have been anywhere better. It should have cast the blame on someone else. Lashing out against the most powerful man in the city? Not a wise idea. Listen, I better give you two some privacy. You know where to find me. Thanks. Yani, I have to say, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm sorry. Yeah, pretty tricky. He was only there for like a fraction of a second, too. He kind of like faded out quickly. Or maybe we just caught him at the end, I don't know. Anyway, continue.
How sweet of you.
I'm serious. You don't belong here.
Your heart is in the right place, but this is not the time for getting emotional.
Hey, Stephanie, welcome.
I screwed up. Unfortunately, I can't fix this mistake. You'll have to deal with this on your own.
I understand. What do you want me to do?
Listen carefully. You need to find the main control chamber and restore the safety systems.
I'd love to, but how am I supposed to do that?
Every clue I found as to where the main control chamber might be is here in my journal. Restarting the systems is easy. Just follow what I wrote there.
Yes?
It's just, I should not be telling you this, but I hardly have any choice.
You have to trust us, come on. What else are you gonna do behind there?
The core of the system is voice controlled. You'll find the exact words you need to say written down in my notes.
Well, Stephanie, you did miss the cameo of the shady character, who is in one of the cells back there.
And Patrick screaming into the microphone.
Yes. Otherwise, there wasn't too much. Just like a minute or two. Basically, Yani got locked up as a result of her accusations the other night. And there's a whole flashback with Nana Ghede, where she was basically encouraging Galen here. And that's pretty much it.
Read them exactly as you see them and you will be fine. Take it. It's yours.
Thanks. I understand you must be breaking at least a dozen rules. I know your people like to keep their secrets.
That's true, but the circumstances are far from ordinary. I'm afraid that's not all. It's probable you won't find the control chamber in time. That is why you have to discover the identity of the saboteur. Find them and stop them.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I hope you really mean that. You may have to kill them.
Wow. All right. I'm aware of that.
I'm glad your doctor's oath won't stand in your way. Now go!
Promise not to harm, except in this case. This scenario might call for it. And good luck.
Not that I believe in luck.
We certainly haven't any good luck lately. And so Galen is off to save the day. Are you ready to go back now?
Of course not. I need to survey the city again, try to find the control chamber, and stop whoever is doing this.
Would Kostya be willing to do this though? You know I can't let you do that.
I do, but why? You know as well as I that Galen won't be able to do my job. These walls won't last, and without their protection, we're as good as dead.
You have been sentenced by the bank. My compact forces me to keep you here, so this is where you'll be.
This is madness. We're almost out of time, and everyone's acting as if nothing is wrong.
Then let me tell you what will happen if I let you go. First, the guards will kill you on sight. Then they will pay me a little visit. We have no choice but to trust Galen.
Which is precisely what worries me. You obviously didn't see the look on his face when he read my notes.
So he looked a bit confused. That's not uncommon for Galen. Yani, he'll either succeed or fail miserably trying. There's nothing you can do about it now. Well, that's encouraging.
That's the most infuriating thing. I hate feeling so helpless.
I can't let you go. If you want to speak to anyone, I can go get them. If you want books or papers, that can be arranged, but you can't leave the guardhouse. I guess that's about the best we can do in this situation.
Do you know how the faculty teaches initiates responsibility? In our second year, we are asked to build a shelter in a forest, a small thing that can accommodate just one person. Once we're done constructing, we have to live in it for a week. This is our first individual design, so everyone tends to go a little wild. I kept my project rather simple. Too simple for top marks, I thought. I was wrong. Many ended up with broken limbs before the test even started proper.
Wow.
Others almost froze to death, unable to finish their designs.
That sounds overly brutal.
I got a little malnutrition and received the highest grade, but it's still the lesson I remember the most.
A cheery reminder of better days. Good for you, I guess. But what does that have to do with our situation?
When I see Galen, I can't help but think of those kids, full of ideas so grand they don't even notice when the walls start to crumble.
I understand, Yani, but you know I still can't let you go.
I know. How could I have been so stupid? How could I think I could win against or reason with Istvan?
I will talk to him, but I think you have to acknowledge that his decision is final. Give Galen a chance.
The odds are stacked against him. He'll fail. I've failed.
Oh no.
No.
That sounds so bad. Alright, so this is Galen. Things slowed down after the trial. No more dead bodies, no more explosions. Istvan was of course overjoyed to have more proof it was all Yani's doing, but I knew our time was running short. The saboteur, whoever they were, was laying low, waiting for the perfect opportunity to finish us off, and my only ally was behind bars. I tried every ritual I could think of, hoping to reveal the location of the control room, but with no luck. It had clearly been hidden by someone who, unlike me, knew how to use the wild energies of Solstice to their benefit. Then things went from bad to worse. The system continued to deteriorate on its own, eventually causing lights through the city to flicker. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Istvan took it badly, becoming more and more paranoid to the point that my own position became uncertain. We were stuck between the unknown menace of Solstice and fear of our own leader. Or maybe owner would be a better word. Finally, I decided to call on my last available ally, one who had been present in my thoughts for quite some time. Ooh, who's that? Who could that be? Spirits! I should have tried this a long time ago, even if it's one of the most morbid ideas I've ever had. Oh, what's that? The potion should work just fine, given how close Solstice is, but who knows? This might get a little weird indeed. I know you're here. Why don't you show yourself, friend? I need your help. There we go. It's the ghost. Wow, it's a little creepy. Still looks crazy even as a ghost. Poor love. Whoa, if you're gonna play that tormented soul trick on me again, I will punch you. As far as I'm concerned, You're nothing more than a figment of my imagination, and it just so happens my figments are all friendly and likable. So no funny business, right, old chap? Bloody Islanders! You can vent your frustration later. Now I need you to focus and answer a few questions. I want you to give me the location of the main control chamber and explain how you opened the hidden entrance to this place. Who has been helping you? That is not how it works, chap. I am not your personal informer. Besides, how do you expect a figment to tell you things you yourself don't know? Or do you think I'm the actual ghost of a dead man? It really doesn't make much of a difference now, does it? My people have been using visions like this for ages. I honestly don't care how it all works. Whatever, or whoever you are, I need to get answers before we all die. Yeah, it's a serious situation. Living things fear dying. I remember being afraid too. The truth is, being dead isn't all that bad. I feel much better now that my mind is no longer subdued by Kala. That cursed thing consumed my life. Well, do you know what it is now? I became an instrument of someone else's revenge. Who knows? Maybe it was even justified. But it's gone now. I'm finally free. It might not be so simple. You died in a place brimming with power, right next to the waters, probably not thinking happy thoughts. There's a chance you're gonna be stuck here for some time. The Jewel of the North, they call it. Arrogant fools. Do you know what the city really is? It's hell, inhabited by desperate souls who sought refuge but found prison. I'm no longer one of them. No, I'm just a phantom you conjured to learn things you hid from yourself. Nana always says our minds are wiser than we realize. We often learn things without even noticing them. Indeed, there's so much you have buried, but be warned. It may not be what you expect. Ask yourself, do you really want to hear it? As a friendly figment, I owe you that much. I don't really have a choice, do I? Talk to me, love. Fine. Learn your secret. Spirits! What'd he do?
He's all beat up now.
Oh, wow. What kind of doctor administers poison to his patient? What kind of person murders someone who came seeking their help? No, I did what I had to do, to save everyone. Spare me the lies you've been telling yourself. You've broken your vows. You are a murderer. Oh. What's this?
So he did do it.
He did poison him. Oh wow, that journal entry was true then. The dogs did sense the poison on him.
Oh no.
Wow. But why did he do it? I mean, we still have a chance to respond. That's interesting. What the heck is going on? Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. What do you guys think is the proper choice here? Because I don't know. We don't really know what's going on in Galen's head right now. Did he make a mistake, or it kind of sounds like he intended to do it?
That's what it sounded like.
It was the only way to save everyone, he said. So he thought it was the only way, I assume. Yeah, I'll show you what I saw earlier. I don't know if I showed this in the other thing, but who was it under? Was it under Lev? Yeah, it says Sem's dog smelled something harmful or unpleasant on Lev, possibly a drug, and that's what kind of tipped me off. I think that's when we were reviewing who the possible suspects were and who it could have been. I noticed that like right at the last second. I'm like, wait, that's kind of interesting. Because it says they smell something harmful. We know that he was administered some drug, but let's see, what does it say?
No one has told
No
us
one has
yet.
said anything yet. What do you guys think? You have an option in the matter. The only way he should accept what he had done. Yeah, it does sound to me like he had done this intentionally. Alright, I'll go with that. Sounds good to me. I had no choice. Sometimes a limb has to be cut for the patient to survive. This is no different.
What?
Is that what I was? A sick organ you removed? You were a dangerous man, Lev. A clueless puppet in the hands of a maniac. Your obsession turned you into a destructive tool. If I regret anything, it's underestimating your knowledge of the city. Even disoriented and beaten up, you still managed to sneak past the guards and disappear from my sight. If I hadn't lost you back then, I'd have given you the antidote and learnt of your true motives much sooner. Wow. You act so bold and self-assured, young man. You're a coward who prefers to remain comfortable and ignorant. See, Lev, this is where you're wrong. You're one of those people who are always looking upwards, seeking arcane explanations for mundane things. You needed college to justify your sad fall. That's the easy way. I have no crutch to support my decisions, save for my own judgment. I have to deal with the consequences, whatever they may be, and I assure you, that is not comfortable at all. You act strong, but you're not half as tough as your teacher. If I'm ever half as tough as she is, that'll be plenty. But enough of this. I understand now that you can't help me. You don't need help. You can do everything on your own, remember? Damn right I can. It's time for you to vanish into oblivion. Goodbye, Lev. It's over. Wow. I was not expecting that. Not what I expected, too. I can see now why people who do this kind of thing usually end up mumbling to themselves. It wasn't a complete waste of time, though. I would have had to deal with Lev sooner or later. At least I had the chance to clear my head. Ha! And I completely forgot to ask him about Kala. Now I'll never know.
No.
Who am I kidding? That was my last crazy idea and it failed. Oh, I wish I could just go back home. Well, that's not encouraging.
Did we fail? Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh no, what's going on now? Why are we going to her? This is not the right time, Mikone.
Having a bad day, are we? No wonder you reek of death magic. I knew you were a sorcerer the moment I first saw you. But conjuring phantoms right before the night of Solstice? You must be more stupid than Yani thinks.
Maybe so. Could you then enlighten this humble imbecile to how a simple caravan driver can smell death magic? Whatever that is.
It's not just that. You've been doing something to the waters too. I can feel it.
Right. Listen to me. I'm very tired and very frustrated. So unless you have something helpful to say, just let me get back to my room and crawl into bed. Thought as much. Good night.
Wait. I was supposed to be a wise woman, alright? In my tribe. If you're some kind of southern mage, you probably know that already.
Yes, I know that, but not thanks to my inner eye.
What do you mean? Nobody else knew. Oh. That prick!
Relax. Sam only revealed your secret after I threatened him with my prolonged company. I haven't told anyone else about it.
Your company? Can't blame him for babbling then.
So what exactly does being a wise woman entail? I never considered you a suspect despite your background and skills. There's something about you. I can't put my finger on it, but my intuition tells me your craft, whatever it may be, simply can't be destructive.
The only skills my people value are those that guarantee survival. Anything else is an unnecessary luxury. Before others came here, the only threat we knew came from the ice, so we created rituals to deal with it, to calm the land and make it more forgiving. Everything changed when the city was built. My ancestors saw it as a plague that needed to be contained before it could be cured. That's when they turned to more aggressive methods.
They put curses into the underground hot springs to make them cool over time.
They wrongly assumed this would be enough for you to leave.
Didn't know how stubborn you'd be.
The family simply hired their own magicians to revert the curse. Magicians from the islands in the far south.
Yes, my people. We took care of the warders with the faculty's help. Yani's with them.
That explains a lot. But in the end, you both failed. The old curses are getting stronger.
Seems that way. They are. The saboteur used our own craft to strengthen them. If we don't stop it, the walls will collapse and the warders will freeze.
You were beaten at your own game, but so are we. Rituals of my tribe are being performed in the city. I can feel it, which means this is all happening because of Solstice.
Right. I think so, yes. Any advice you could give me?
I was taught that great things can be accomplished with the power of Solstice, but great isn't necessarily good. During the long night, immense energies are at play in the north. They aren't dangerous in themselves and can be used for protection as well as harm. Without a wise woman's intervention, they remain neutral and dissipate as the night passes.
Oh, so we can use this for our advantage. A wise woman. So men can't use it.
They don't, according to northern customs, but that doesn't mean they can't. Still, the custom may have been born out of practicality. I can't say. None of that matters now. You risked a lot doing your magic, though. For my people, working any rituals near or during Solstice is taboo. Whoever tries to use those energies without proper protection pays the ultimate price.
Yikes. They die? This kind of reminds me of also, remember Orphan with Mars scenario?
Oh, yes.
And it's like only the women could do the magic to set the demon to rest. But then he had to do it in the bind and it cost him his life. That was sad.
Bye, Maddie.
Oh, or actually it's this. Oh, take care.
Die, lose their sanity, turn into phantoms like Lev. If you believe the old stories, that is.
Wait, so did he cast some of the magic?
I don't know.
I see. Can you help me stop this? Being a wise woman and all.
Do I look 90 to you?
Age is just a number.
I never finished my training and know only the basics. I'm good at sensing things, but that's about it. Besides, even my limited skills became useless when you started throwing your weird magic around. My protective rituals won't work now. Believe me, I tried.
Oh, great.
So maybe if we had done the second potion, the second herb that we could have saved, we could have like powered her up more.
Maybe. Oh well. It's too much to worry about now. So I'm on my own.
We all are. Always. Great. But for what it's worth, I'm glad it's you who's going to take care of things.
I admit, it's all a bit too much to handle. This assignment was supposed to be an adventure, not a deadly trap. I wish I could simply leave and go back home. That'd be nice.
Sometimes I imagine I could go somewhere else too. Do something different. Stupid, I know.
Please, the only thing that's really stupid is underestimating ambition. So tell me, if you could leave, where would you go?
Somewhere warm. South. Your homeland, maybe. Would your people accept a savage girl from the north and her tribal knowledge?
You know what? That's not such a bad idea. You have skills and a natural affinity for the craft. That's enough to become a novice at my academy.
Really? But I know nothing about your ways.
We have people from all over the world visiting our halls all the time. Some are accepted as students. It's not unheard of. If we survive this, you can come to the Isles with me. You'll get to meet Nana Ghede. She'll help you with choosing your path.
A stranger helping me decide what I should do, eh? A nice thought, getting some help for a change.
She's a nice woman.
Gah, daydreaming is so pointless. We'll all just freeze here anyway.
Nana Ghede will just love your attitude.
Don't you have a city to save? Don't let me keep you.
Spirits! Confronting love left me with absolute exhaustion. All that saving will have to wait. Wait, what are you gonna do now?
Won't Cassia be jealous another man left you so drained?
Hey. Wait, how do you know about that?
I saw him earlier today. He was grinning like a seal with rabies, eyes all wet and sparkly. A grown man should not be seen in such a state.
Yeah, word gets around town very, very quickly in this game. That sounds very promising.
Just try to keep in mind that we might all be dead tomorrow. Good luck, Galen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to keep on my mind.